Alright guys, what's going on everybody? I'm out here again. I haven't been out in a while. Excuse the noise. Haven't been out the house in a while, like 3 days. And I gotta tell you guys, if you can, you should, because it allows you to basically predict the habits of the people around you, because there's no way in the world, like I said, after a certain amount of time, and if you have different travel methods or if you move without the states, it's no way in the world that you're able to predict things that will transpire with the same individuals. You know, when it comes down to clothing, when it comes down to the way their mannerisms, how they maneuver, etc., etc. Right? Even the timing. So I just pulled into a gas station, right? And it was one that I basically, told them that I was going in here. And I do that because, it takes away the potency of whatever they feel like they're doing. Because you understand, everything that they do is a quote unquote mystery. And so when you take out the mystery out of what they're doing, it becomes exposure. And that's where I'm at. There's mysteries to the exposure, sure. But overall, it's me exposing them. And so right now, I'm sitting at this gas station here at this Exxon, and I know that this guy is a possible alleged reptilian. You know what I mean? I know without a doubt that this guy, I've seen him manifest, if that's what you want to say, into his natural state. And, these people aren't ones to be outward with it. That's why I said, that's why it's a secretive thing. And you guys know that I'm right in everything I'm saying, because I've shown proof with other conversations, me conversing with these beings and them coming out to me proverbially and telling me that, everything that I'm posting and what the conspirators and these people are, that I'm correct. So like I said, when I speak based on things that I have, facts. I don't come up here and lollygag and come up with opinions and tinfoil theories. I don't have theories, because I don't want to be made to look like one of, you know what I mean? No offense, but everything that I'm saying is concrete. I can back that up. It's factual. And you can quote me on the things that I say. So with me saying that, right, I'm sitting here, I've seen the police presence of two, one DOT and one of Baltimore City Police. And like I said, I could have recorded them. I do it, I do it frequently. I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel dedicated to police harassment in Baltimore City alone. So it's not, it's kind of just me feeling out certain situations and then coming to speak about them. Because what I know is that they hear us, and they hearing us and them acknowledging that, right? That they're trying to make it seem like it's a trolling situation, when in reality, it exposed them. Like I said, symbolism will be their downfall. And it certainly has. Because if everyone who claims to be different nationalities, background, religions, etc., can all come together for this one sadistic event, and then you look behind the sadistic event, you see what's causing it, and you see what these people have in common and why they're able to relate without, disputing over their differences, right? In an instant. We're not talking about over a period of time or, due to a business. We're talking about in an instant, so this is personal. This is not business. It may be conducted as such, but most certainly, this is a personal situation. And that's why when you look at these people and you say, okay, well, these people clearly aren't coming from the backgrounds culturally, but they all can come together in this one sadistic aspect, and it seems like they're on one accord, which they call the hive consciousness. You know what I mean? So, they give themselves up. They'll tell you in a mocking way, and then when it becomes an exposure, now they're upset. So I'm at the gas station. I'm going to take a vacation. I leave. I like to do things sporadically. I didn't plan. I haven't booked a hotel. I don't even know where I'm actually going. And I said it, and so they know that. So, it can always be frustration, because, everything that they do is kind of them trying to say, well, we know this, and they never know anything with me. Because, my habits can't be pinpointed per se. So I'm about to go take not really a vacation, I'm about to take basically a kind of road trip, a getaway for a couple of days, because it's needed. And I feel like if you can afford to, I know that, our access to income is different now, and because of how we are being treated, and we're being proverbially blacklisted, not even proverbially, literally. But I think that if you can, especially where the world is going, I think that if you can take some time out to yourself, no matter if it's leaving, going to somewhere you enjoy, I definitely recommend it because, you know, like I said, the way this world is going, the way things are going, you need to take time for yourself because we never know, you know, like I said, things shift and change in this world overnight. You know, one night everyone's out here chilling, partying. The next night you're required to wear a mask and you have to be social distancing between 6 feet. You know, so no one can tell me that things can't sporadically happen because America is famous for wars and destruction and perversion just popping up overnight with no reason why other than, you know, someone obviously hating on us. You know, that's the narrative of America. It's always someone hating on them and never them creating these wars and bullshit, which is the true narrative. The true narrative is they create half the shit that they're in. And then they use that narrative for everyone else, but then you create the situation where anyone would even have to live. You know what I mean? So it's one big contradiction, but the contradiction becomes basically the complaints of the contradictories, of the victims of the contradiction become silent when you realize that they are complicit in the contradictions. They're complicit. They're the reason why the contradictions and the laws and the depression and oppression exist, because they uphold these things in secrecy for personal gain, which they'll never get. So if you have, think of it, if you have 1 million people individually trying to get success, and everyone's not going to have the same moralistic, it doesn't matter if they're a humanist, wherever their origin is, just on a one-dimensional, two-dimensional level, people will naturally tear each other down, which will then cause less people to actually achieve their goal. Okay, and then when you have people who've never achieved their goal and they spend time knocking down others, now they're at a point where it's impossible. That's what they spend their life doing. Their life is dedicated, right? And you know what I mean? And we know that it's multiple levels and dimensions to why we go through what we go through. But on a small facet, you know, just on a passing by, these people basically take pleasure in creating just situations and ignorance around other people. They delight in ignorance. They delight in it. And so I just want to share this little short video, and peace.